And welcome back to my Mobile Scooter adventures and another episode of Living Aids. And today I'm looking at the SMS 999 relay for the UK. Other services may be in place outside of the UK. So this is here to help people who are deaf or hard of hearing or have speech problems to make an emergency call. That is the target group. But you can use this as well, in my opinion, if you're elderly and confused, because if you're confused, you really can't speak. And if you have a smartphone, in episode number 2, I'll show you how to set up an automated system on the iPhone for different scenarios. And all you have to do is press an icon and it will send the alert to 999 Text and your loved ones. So, how do I register my telephone? First, you need to open up www.relay.bt.com. And here you'll be greeted by several options. You got About Relay UK, How to Use Relay UK, Relay UK Services, Help, News, and Contact Us. And you can download apps for the hard of hearing and those who are mute or find it difficult to speak. You got text phone relays, Contact 999 Relay UK. That is the option you want. Relay UK for hearing people, that one. So there are a few options as well. So you got your video, how it works. You got some instructions there for the hard of hearing and mute. That is your traditional way of doing it on a text phone. Also, you send basically text messages backwards and forwards to each other over a standard landline as well. But obviously these days we've got messenger services as well, but you need a different way of contacting 999 because force control rooms will not be sitting in front of social media all day as well. So there are various services as well, but we're looking at emergency calls in this episode. You got your sign language version there, but these are the basic steps to register your phone to send a SMS via 999. So firstly, make sure you understand you are registering your phone number. It's not the phone. You're registering your phone number and the SIM. So if you change your phone, your number is still registered because it doesn't register the phone. It's the number as well. So yeah, it's your number you register. So first thing you open up is your Messenger app or your SMS app. So it's not Facebook Messenger. It's not Single. It's not WhatsApp. It's the one you send text messages with, like iMessage on the iPhone. So, what do you need to do? So, in the text field, you will put the word register. And afterwards, you will send that, stage 1, to 999. So, type the word register. That is REGISTER. Just the word register. Nothing else, just register. And send it to 999. They will send you a message back fairly quickly. That is stage 2. So read all the message they send back. It could be important. And if you agree with the message they sent to you, with the terms and conditions, you put the word yes in the reply. So click reply. That's normally an arrow these days. Put the word yes and send that to 999. And once you send the word yes, you will get another message telling you your phone is now registered. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You're registered. But if you want to check your phone's registered, you just send the word register to 999 and it will tell you your number's already registered. So what do I advise to make this easier for you? First, go into contacts, set up a contact as SMS 999, and in the mobile phone number field, put 999 and save it. So that means any messages you get from 999, it will come up on the screen as 999 or SMS 999. And when you're registering, if you already got that set up ready in your field, it will come up. So you know you're sending it to SMS 999. And that's the one tip I will give regarding this. If you've got several phones, register each phone. Especially if you take different phones out with you. Is, well, can you register your children's phone if it meets the terms and conditions? Are you worried about your child getting into difficulties where they cannot speak? Look at my next episode on automatic relay messages. So you can set up a icon what you can press and it will send out a predetermined message, and you can make it look like an app with an icon, a colour and a word that makes it look like a game. If you want to set your child's phone up to 999, make it clear in the message it sends out they are a young child and they're in difficulty. Could be due to a stranger following, or the worst could have happened is, well. And so long as the person doesn't know what's happened and thinks it's a game, they wouldn't be concerned and they're being tracked is, well. And basically that is how it works. Anyone can register in the UK, providing you meet the criteria. And it is not, I repeat, not a shortcut to the emergency services. It's quite the opposite. Using this could delay help because they may have to text you back, you text them back. But providing you follow the details, which I have shown you in the next video, you would get the help. So it is important, if you use the automated message, you tell them it's an SOS, state which service, what's your emergency, what help you need and what's happened. And I'll explain all that in my next episode of how to set up automated emergency message in shortcuts on the iPhone. So now on this website you can also download an app. So where was it? There it is. Well, and that's basically for like text messages for disabled people. So download. So we got my computer. There we go. Relay UK is, well, that is going to be like the old text phones is, well, we got it for the iPhone is, well, terms and conditions apply is, well, and again it will not be 100% secure. it will be a monitored system. Is well, Relay UK app users license agreement and terms and conditions. Is well, so basically another way of doing a 999 call is well, and once it's registered and set up, it is only for emergency calls. Is well, and as we used to get told, you don't try it, it works. Is well, and I could tell you a story about that. We were told in training once, for early years training, that, can you remember in the 80s, those of years who are old enough, we were brought up on mainly American programs for children's TV. Flipper, Jungle Ben, Round the Twist, Goosebumps, and a range of other programs, A-Team, Knight Rider, a lot of American children's TV programs, and they realised that children were dialing 911 when they needed help, because they thought, it's been on TV, 911, it'll get me a policeman. But it didn't back in the day. And again, we have visitors from America. They automatically dial 911, not realising the UK uses 999 or 112. 112 is the European standard. So no matter where you are in Europe, 112 will get you an English-speaking operator. That is the advantage of 112. You get an English-speaking operator. There are a few more advantages with that, allegedly, of course, regarding tracking your phone and pinpointing where you are more easily than 999, where they have to get consent from a supervisor, I am led to believe. Is well, and in today's world, you can dial 911 in the UK, and I am being told on very good authority it does work, and don't try it. But when I've needed emergency services, it's never dawned on me to give it a go. I always default to the free 9 service. Is well, but bear in mind, some mobiles, the older mobiles, would only work on 112. And I can remember going back to college when mobile phones were starting to become a thing in the UK, and we were out on a field trip regarding disability access and equality of opportunity, and one of my friend's mobiles made a noise. She goes, "What does this mean? 112 only? What's that?" "Oh, 112 is 999. Is well, mobiles, some of them only work with 112. So you could be dialing 999, it won't work because the phone hasn't been programmed to do it. And that's the thing to remember. Is well, if what 999 doesn't work in the UK, try 112. The protocol is slightly different. That one. I'm not an emergency operator, so I don't know all the ins and outs, but there are significant differences between 999 and 112. As well, and for visitors to the country, if you want to contact the police for a non-emergency, it is 101. That is the non-emergency police 101. If you want to contact medical services in the UK for non-emergency, that is 111. Fire service, you need to Google the local county's fire control room and ring that number to get them. But obviously, if it's a life threat emergency, it's 999 or 112. So that's it for this episode of My Billy Scooter's Adventures, looking at the 999 UK text relay for the deaf, hard of hearing, or people with speech issues is, well, my next video will show you how to set up an automation on the iPhone to make use of this service, and how to set up numerous icons for different scenarios, so you're not wasting time typing out what you want. So enjoy your evening, all the best, see you in the next one.